Okay, I know a lot of you out there were aspiring to get into Hollywood or get into some sort of an industry where you are recognized for your talents, and you've seen all the glamour, the high mansions, and everything, every perk that comes along with the perk of being a famous star or a famous filmmaker or anyone rich. However, did you know that to maintain it, you're dealing with a whole different sort of beast? Let's discuss. Welcome, story lovers, to the Story Dude Show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you new set of episodes for the month of October 2025. So let's get right into it, shall we? You've seen it all. The glamour, the high class houses, the $1 million homes, the fancy cars, the fancy whatever that goes along with it. But did you also know that in order to maintain all of those and the status of being a famous filmmaker or a famous celebrity, did you know that there's a whole lot of stress that goes along with it in keeping that facade? One thing I will tell you, because I myself worked in Hollywood, I will tell you that agents and managers run the show. They tell these celebrities and filmmakers what they can and cannot do, or what they can say, what they cannot say, and what they're allowed to carry. For example, did you know that in Hollywood, the minute you want to be true to yourself, aka if you're coming out as queer or if you're coming out as gay, the first response that you get from these idiot agents and managers is that it's career suicide. Why? Why should it be a career suicide? Because in their minds, people are closed-minded. We're not. I can honestly tell you that what is being perceived in the industry is no longer true. That conventional wisdom is no longer applicable. And you're expected to put out an image. And that means constantly ducking your way out of being chased constantly by the paparazzi who want to get a snapshot picture of you and sell it to the highest bidder. But, wait, I have a solution here. It's stay until the end. Which is why, moving forward, independent cinema, as I have mentioned, maybe in my previous episodes, is the way to go. But the second thing is, you're going to get a lot of rejections. Now, I am not just stating the obvious here. What I want to do is not just state the obvious, but I will give you the solutions. What the solution is, you wait to be discovered. Because agents and managers, you don't find them, they find you. That's one of the biggest things in Hollywood and other mainstream cinema industries. The professionals find you. You don't go to them and find them. And yes, nepotism and the fact that you need someone who then knows someone, like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And this is probably why films are more and more turning out to be crap. Which is why independent cinema is the way to go. You use independent cinema and independent content creation to make a name for yourself. I know this is going to cost. I know that comes at a personal cost. Plus, think about it this way. While you're trying to make a name for yourself in the industry, while you're getting rejected, think about this. You are also having to bear the cost of living and the cost of renting a place to live in. So, giving that all of those factors in, you at some point will find that there are people who just simply give up. But did you know that appeasing to the gatekeepers is not the solution here? You make a name for yourself and you get them to come to you. Once you use social media to put out your content, and once you get the traction that you need, that's when these gatekeepers are automatically going to come to you and they're going to seek you out. They are going to ask, hey, I want to represent you. Can I? However, don't give in. Just like they have a habit of saying no to you, you turn around and say no to them. It is not about you getting mad to the fact that you're being rejected. You gotta get even. You gotta make a name for yourself and you gotta get even. So, that is my solution for you. If you are an aspiring filmmaker or any type of content creator, including a screenwriter, which is focused on this channel and on my podcasts, you make a name for yourself by doing your own thing, your own projects. And then you let the gatekeepers come to you and you call the shots. That's my pearl of wisdom for you. Don't be disheartened. Continue with what you're doing, but also get yourself a day job. And as they say, don't quit your day job. And this is precisely why you shouldn't. You need a living. Even if this is something you don't like to do, it will still pay the bills. And while you're at it, keep pursuing your passion. So, I hope that resonated. Thank you for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Videos are weekly, so check all of my episodes out. And until I see you again, don't forget to turn that page.